Okay, simplify the following. You'll see there's unknowns, the A's, then there's whole numbers, the 2 3's, as well as the signs, the minus and the plus, and the brackets. So let's start. The brackets means times. Remember that. Always, the bracket means times. If the A is in front or the A in the back, it's the same. You still have to times the A into the bracket. And the same at the back. You still have to times into the bracket. Remember that. So when we work with this kind of unknowns and whole and signs, remember there's a little rule. The first thing we do, we check our signs when we times. The second one, we check the whole numbers, we times the whole numbers, and then you times the unknown. So remember the unknown, you know the rule. When you times x to the power of 2 times, say, x to the power of 4, what do? We just add the exponents on top. So my answer will be x to the power of 6. You know that rule by now. So let's start with our sum. So my first rule is signs. Minus times a plus gives me a minus. Now I take my whole numbers. There's only a 1 in front and then 1 in front, so there's no other whole numbers. 1 times 1 is 1. You don't have to write the 1, but if you want to, you can write the 1. Then A times A. Remember, if there's nothing, there's a little 1 on top. And what's my rule? 1 plus 1, so it's going to be A to the power of 2. Now we're done with the first one. We can do the second term. Minus times a minus gives me a plus. There's a 1 in front, so 1 times 3 for my whole numbers gives me 3. And now I take my unknowns. There's no A at the bottom after the 3, so it's just A to the power of 1. So for this one, I'm going to leave the bracket here and the minus. I'm first going to times the A at the back. So let's go. Plus times a plus, it's a plus. A times A, remember there's two little ones, so A to the power of 2. Now the second one, there's a minus and a plus, that gives me a minus. The whole numbers is 3 times, remember there's a 1, so it's just A is 3, and the unknowns, it's just 1A, so it's going to be A to the power of 1, or you can just write the A. The reason why it's still in a bracket, remember there's a minus in front, so we still have to add or times that minus into the bracket at the end. So we're going to go with that now. Just write it again. I'm going to leave the 1 out. We normally in maths just write, we don't write the 1. So the same with that little 1, we leave it like that. Now we're just going to times the minus in. So minus times a plus, it's a minus A to the power of 2. And remember this minus, it's also valid for the minus 3A. So minus times a minus gives me a plus 3A. So now we start with, we have to simplify. So if we can, we must look at which ones are the same. So for this, because there's only a plus and a minus in between, you have to look at your unknowns. So all the unknowns, that's the same. So I see I've got an unknown, A to the power of 2. Do I have any other A to the power of 2? Yep, I do. There's another A to the power of 2. So they will be the same. Minus A to the power of 2 minus A to the power of 2. Let's see what's left. 3 to the power, A to the power of 1, and 3A to the power of 1. So there's a plus 3A to the power of 1 plus 3A to the power of 1. So what we do now, you take the whole number in front. So there in front of that, it will be a 1. And in front of the other A, it's also a minus 1. So minus 1, add by minus 1 gives me minus 2. So the A's will be minus 2, and it's still A to the power of 2. When you times, minus or add, it still stays A to the power of 2. Not the same as the little rule here at the bottom. The difference is here we times. If you times, you do something with the exponents. But remember, when you just add or subtract, it stays still A to the power of 2. So what was left is that one. It was actually a plus 3. A plus another 3. So 3 plus 3 gives me 6. So it will be plus 6. And you just write the little a. Remember, this is only the little name like bananas, or this can be apples or whatever. So you don't change it when you add or subtract. That will be your answer. Good luck.